Viewers, as a theologist, I fully understand the nature of Islam, the Islamic ideology, along with most other religions. And the mind-boggling part of all of this is the reconciliation of peaceful Muslims and radical terrorists who describe themselves to be Muslims. Welcome to Islamophobia Defined. I'm Dr. J.W. Ayub. Have you ever noticed that some conversations end before they really begin? Not because the evidence has been examined, not because the facts have been disproved, but because a single word changes the atmosphere of the room. In this behavioural documentary on Islamophobia, the investigation begins inside an ordinary discussion. Two people disagree, questions are asked, evidence is requested, then a label appears. Suddenly the discussion changes direction. The evidence becomes secondary, the person becomes primary, and throughout history, societies have always developed labels. Some identified genuine danger, others simplified complex realities, some protected vulnerable people, others became instruments of persuasion, conformity, or fear. The remarkable power of a label is often what performs two functions simultaneously. It describes and it judges. Once applied, observers frequently stop asking whether the description is accurate. The label itself becomes the evidence. Institutions begin repeating it, media amplifies it, policy quietly absorbs it. Individuals gradually learn which questions appear safe and which carry invisible social cost or personal cost. And none of this proves the label is false, nor does it prove it's always justified. And so, my investigation here is not asking whether labels should exist. I'm asking a deeper behavioural question. What happens when emotionally powerful language begins replacing patient examination of evidence? I'm going to say that again. My question's a deeper behavioural question around this word Islamophobia. What happens when emotionally powerful language begins replacing patient examination of evidence? And perhaps, viewers, the greatest influence of a label is not what it says about the subject. Perhaps it's what it silently teaches everyone else about the consequences of asking difficult questions. The investigation has only just begun, because before a society loses its freedom to speak, it often first loses its habit of asking questions.